19. Estamos en el primer top de con 2 out y será hacer el juego. Batiendo Altuve.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Heading after it is Kepler.
Para que se lo gocen hoy. Estaremos dando live ahorita a Black Ops 4. Y pues si me descarga rápido, pues jugamos Fortnite un rato también.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. C.J. Pronto becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Ahí viene Eddie Rosario, el número 20.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end.
Eddie, eres mi pana, pero se fue lento. Carlos Correa, está lesionado, pero ya prontito Houston lo va a tener. Y hablando de eso, pues Carlos Correa tiene que irse para tercer base, mi gente.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center.
Pica. Pico, mi gente. Pico la bola, mi gente. Un envase.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. And right to the
Línea, eso
base hit. And the Astros are in business as that's going to make it first and third now to start their half of the inning.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something either fastball or something off speed because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Line drive to center field. Buxton is there. Let's see if they try it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and in to bat next it'll be Tyler White. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Houston.
Leading off for the Twins.
First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 3 for 9. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Cruz, the former Seattle Mariner, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce.
Espero que empiecen a compartir este video y
no balls in 1 strike.
Espero que le den subscribe, like y share.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats.
Don't make me die.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Career against Kyle Gibson. He was just 2 for 12.
Ya pronto vendré explainer y pues voy a salir en Discord a hacer música para Dios. Ya no estar haciendo live ni nada de eso, bueno, sí voy a estar haciendo live, pero sin canciones, ¿me entienden? Sí, espero que le guste.
Here's George Springer. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Long throw to third. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
The third baseman.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
In now, Alex Bregman taking off his Springer. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Rosario is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. There's Marwin Gonzalez now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Into the box now, Jason Castro. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on it.
Que yo he tenido la de pelota 18. Y cuelan que yo tenía a Eddie, yo creo que Eddie, Bogal y de catcher era Yadiel. Pinche pues Berrío y las otros nombres. David Price también lo tenía. Aquí en este pues, tengo, ahora sí, cuando termine con este juego pues enseñaré los jugadores que tengo. Tengo a Correa, Eddie todavía lo tengo.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
Hay muchos jugadores que tengo que comprar.
Way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends.
En todo.
Coming to the plate now, Ronald Torreyes. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And he popped him up. Altuve is there, one down. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. No balls and one strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quick.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that Welcome back. Heidi Whitney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
The first baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field.
Línea, mi gente, al centro, field.
So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Now back.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tyler White. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit.
Quieto, eso fue quieto, mi gente. Claro. Nada, mi gente.
First offering on its way. This one's down to 3rd. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. Popped into the air, back behind second. And Scope will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Whitney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in, Nelson Cruz, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to short. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Gente, si Minnesota no hace nada en su casa, el otro juego se lo voy a eliminar.
The windup
O
and the
si no,
0-2
en
pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Minnesota no hace nada.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wasn't going to hit this one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. One away for the Astros here in the 6th. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And now before the 0-1 pitch, a quick stoppage as he steps out. Pitch is popped up, prone just to the right of the mound, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reyes has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. So digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. And there's one down now. Ready now, Jason Castro. First pitch on its way. And that's in there for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Settling in now, Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Fouled away. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2, here it is. That's to first. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's Carlos Correa now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this, he dies.
Míralo, mi gente, se tiró sin miedo.
Bad route, but that certainly wasn't the case here. That's an exceptional route efficiency as calculated by Showtrack, and it's evident it was a big reason why he was able to lay out and bring that one in. And he misses inside
Claro
with that one, ball 1.
que me estará calentando alguien, porque aquí es que yo me pongo calientito.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Buxton sprinting after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 10.
Digging in once again, Yuli Gurriel. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly ready for another chance. Ronald Torreyes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Right side and right into the shift. First base hit in this one.
That's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Throw to first, but he's back in safely. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 left. Tyler White will bat next. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Now the pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. To third. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Ha llegado. No ha llegado.
Great job to stick with it here as he gets the first down of the inning.
Next to the Astros.
Striding in for Houston, Josh Reddick. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for an...
Mi gente, tenemos que hacer unos cambios aquí.
Another shot now. Max Stassi will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Max Stassi.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error as the side is retired. Max Stassi will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Number 12.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
And it's fouled away. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. But taking all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan. That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He was a ground down victim last time up. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Addison Reed will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and look at this.
Bueno, mi gente, 1-0.
And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Un relevo empezando y ya lo saqué el relevo. Ya bochorno, mi gente.
Into the box, Alex Bregman. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center.
Esa bola picó y doble.
Get there. Into the gap it goes. And they'll keep it going here.
Doble, mi gente.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy
Como
down
él
for
dice,
long. That's
vamos a ir a la hora.
The bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Not much in the
Jose
way of
Altuve ahora, mi
productivity
gente.
from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
No me voy porque Eddie
Is over
es
toward the
la
line a
más
bit as he
brutal.
takes it for the first out.
Gente, tenemos a Carlos
Runner
Correa.
at second, one away.
No
Former
pierdo.
#1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Rosario, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay throw. And he is out at third.
Tenemos 2 out, mi gente, pero entró la cajera.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and he can't
Un
hit it
error
cleanly.
y lo recataron el error en la Minnesota. Le damos el aplauso. Vamos a darle la visita. Calentarle un close. A lo que él calienta, pues nosotros a lo que él calienta.
The 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right
Bueno,
now.
gente, como se dice, adiós.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little
Adiós,
contact to keep
Minnesota.
this at-bat going.
That wasn't a
Yo
terrible
creo que
pitch
aquí
right there,
lo
but if
terminamos
he's
con la
gonna
serie con
execute and
Minnesota.
get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe
No,
even
si no
potentially
sé,
bounce the
va a
next one.
empatar.
Struck him out
Pero
and make it
como no
14
veo
punch-outs now in the game.
14 ponchadas
Stepping in,
al
Byron Buxton,
caballero.
0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Buxton
And the base hit is
embazándose.
to the left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Ronald Torrey is the next
Bueno,
to bat. And then what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Vamos a
Well, I think
ponerlo
they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep.
a
But if
jugar
you allow him to get on base,
realmente.
the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fouled off.
Realmente esto es que me huele a caca. Y que yo te dije, mi gente.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
A high fastball is in there. Osuna, once
Esto
a
es
Toronto
una
Blue Jay, he was
victoria
acquired via
para
trade
los
last year.
Astros.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a
El
little bit better,
último
but I think it's as advertised for this
cosita
ball
que yo
club
te
right
digo,
now. I
que
think the
él es-
manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Mejor no lo digo porque si no me va a caer en la
For the
boca.
Twins. And he fouls this one off.
El final out.
Now it's swinging a
Y
great
ahí va,
ball.
línea.
This should do it. Throw on to second
Ganamos.
for the force, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory.
Mi gente. Ahora llegó el mambo. Bueno, mi gente, dame enseñar los muñequitos rápido y los seguimos ya mismo. Bueno, mi gente, ahí están los jugadores. Eddie Rosario en el left, Austin Jackson en el centro, Hunter Renfroe en a este. Pues yo tengo que comprar un right field y tengo que comprar un primer base y otro catcher, mi gente. Pues ya saben que este mamalón pues no lo va, no está metiendo nada, no está metiendo palos ni nada de eso, mi gente. Pero hay quien yo cumplo aquí con Eddie, mi gente. No, mi gente, vamos a empezar otra vez. Bueno, Verlander le tocó. Ah, no, no le tocó a Verlander. A la gente, yo le doy la suerte a Minnesota hoy. Tenemos a Berrío y tenemos a McCullers Jr. Y dándole para atrás, pues 3-0. Como ya ven, los Piratas también 3-0 con San Diego. Bueno, mi gente, vamos a empezar este juego ahora.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for
Si
postseason
Minnesota
baseball. It's
no
game
hace
4
nada,
now of the American League
pues se
Championship
eliminaron,
Series
mi gente.
between the Houston Astros and the Minnesota Twins.
El postseason se le acabó a Minnesota.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first
McCullers
pitch
Jr.
coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Minnesota Twins.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today.
Jose Barrios is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks coming on. Jose Barrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life. 94 to 97 miles an hour. Power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all 3 pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
Bueno, mi gente, tenemos al pincher ya caliente.
Here's George Springer. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
George Springer va a batear. Vamos a ver cómo va este juego a Minnesota hoy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how game
Ya
4 will get
lo que
underway.
ven, ya está 3-0 la serie, mi gente. Si gano va a estar 4-0 y se acabó para Minnesota.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Scope. Throw on to first. In time, 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate. Somebody was sitting on fastball ready to do damage. And he was able to
Minnesota tiene que ganar este juego. Los 3 juegos que ha perdido.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's gone 4 for 9.
Y aquí en este juego va a ser difícil para ganarle a Minnesota.
The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it.
1-2-3, mi gente, ya rápido.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Leading up for the Twins, the shortstop, Pronto.
First offering on its way. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Reddick coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. He's got a 3 for 7 line. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. Wow, a flip to second for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton.
Línea y pica, mi gente. Eso es.
So the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the line at first. Correa aboard here at first with nobody out. Correa breaking for second. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly, and this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
The first baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. Torreyes gloves it. The tag gets one. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tyler White. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. He's running, and it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. He's on the move again from first. Fouled off. Here it comes, 0-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Bueno, mi gente, se la acabó la gasolina hoy aquí ya tempranito.
Third home run of this series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, and he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Buxton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
The designated hitter.
Popped him up.
Nelson
Gurriel onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
batting fifth. The right fielder, Matt Kepler.
Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike one.
0-1's the count.
There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting fifth. The second baseman, Jonathan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Wow! Oh my God!
Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now a pitch on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. One and one to Chirinos.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. In there, a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy has had a monster postseason so far.
Standing in now, George Springer. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Kepler is there to put it away for out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding. Out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. And the question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runners going. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third. Is that...
Bueno, gente, se lo dejo.